Welcome to today's class. I'm going to teach us how to make tower boxes. We need two pieces of papers. This one is 8 inches by 8.5 inches. This one is 8.5 inches. Well, our second paper, that's this one, is 8.25 inches. So we're going to start with this one, the 8.5 inches. And I'm going to bring in my scoring board, which is this. So here I'm going to score my paper at 1.75 inches on all four sides. So I'll just do this with my scoring board. Remember, we are scoring at 1.75 inches, which is right here, 1.75 inches on all four sides. 1.75 inches, 1.75 inches, and 1.75 inches. So that's our first box here. Then the lid, that's this one, that's going to be our lid. We're going to score it at 1/2 and 1.5 inches on all four sides. We go with 1/2 first, then we go with 1.5. Remember, it's on all four sides. We are going to do 3 boxes that will stack on each other. 1.5 inches, and do it again, 1/2. I don't know if you can see, but if you can't see, I'll just flip it so that you see what I'm doing. I have 1.5 inches. Flip to the fourth side, you have 1/2 and 1.5 inches. So your paper should look like this, and then I'll keep the scoring board away. Starting with the lid, right? You want to first cut your paper from here to here. So you cut straight to the second line, then you do that here. You turn your paper opposite side, then you cut, then you cut. Now remember, when we score our paper, we are supposed to burnish our score line. That's doing this. Do the same thing here. All your score lines. We should do that before cutting our paper. And do it on this side too. Because I used contact paper to line lid, that's why it's a bit tough. Once you've done all that, the next step, right, is to cut your paper at an angle, like this. Do it on the opposite side. See what I'm doing? Then you reduce. You do that on all 4 flaps. So I'll bend it. You do the same thing. You go like this. While you cut this, you don't need this. You have to be extremely careful not to do this. You can do this. You can remove the small triangle first. Then you reduce this. You cut at an angle. We do the same thing here. You cut our triangle first. Then you remove this. We don't need it. Remove this one. Then you can do this. And your cover should look like this when you're done, because what you need to do is apply glue here. Apply, oh sorry, I didn't cut that. You have this. This is our lid, the first lid. And apply glue. I'm going to be using this glue, fast glue, to apply enough glue. So I put it on the 4 tabs. Oops. Now what you want to do is to put it like this. Is to align. Then you do the same thing here. Bring this one to inside like this. Maybe the other one is coming off. If you can see, make sure it's aligned here. Should not be too tight, too loose either. Should be perfect. See? And we put this one. Put this one as well. So we are going to try and apply glue on this side, this side, this side, this side. That's what we do here. You can see what I'm doing. Then you bend this. This paper is very tough. You have to be patient. You just double check and make sure it has stayed. And you have your cover. So I'll bring in the bottom now. All we need to do is cut from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, and from here to here. So I'll just bring in, see, from here to here, cut from here to here. On your paper, rotate 360 from here, here, and to here. What you need to do is to cut your paper at an angle. I didn't have enough paper, so I had to come up with a trick. It's an angle. Your paper should look like this. Then we begin to apply glue. Sorry, we need to burnish our paper. Can I go like this or go like this? So just reattach this one that is trying to come off. I'm going to apply glue here, glue here, glue here, glue here. As we did like this, and join here like this. Just make sure it's straight. Do the same thing here, then the same thing here. Box is ready. And test. Put the cover. Our first box is ready. Just remove this. Then our second paper, remember we're making a tower unit. Second paper, this is 8.5 by this 8 inches. We're going to score. I'll take this one away. Remember, we score on 2 inches on all 4 sides. My paper was short, so I just decided to add a strip. I'll bring in my scoring board. This is my scoring board, and remember I'm scoring at 2 inches on all 4 sides. This is 2 inches. This is 2 inches, and this is 2 inches. That's for this one. Then our lead, which is this 8.5 inches. I'm going to score at 1 and 2 inches on all 4 sides. So we go at, remember, 1 inch and 2 inches on all 4 sides. So we have 1 inch and 2 inches. Turn to the other side. 1 inch and 2 inches. 1 inch and 2 inches. 1 inch, 2 inches. We have all our lines made for us. Keep the scoring board away. Then remember we have to remember what I said, finish all our score lines here. We have to do this because it makes it easier to fold our box. It should be done before cutting. So we've done all 4 sides. Now bring this one and I'll do the same thing. Finish our score lines. Just like we did the other time, we're going to cut our line all the way in to the second score mark. Go here, stop, see, go here, and stop, see. Rotate, cut to the second score line and stop. Now remember, we'll cut here. We can do this. You do this, you cut the second line. Just take note of what I'm doing. You don't need the entire of this piece. You cut it down. Then you cut at an angle. These are medium size box. This is the first one. Just mark for us to see. We are keeping this one, but we are removing this, this, and this. Keeping this, we are removing this, this, and this. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are keeping this, cutting this, cutting this, and cutting this. Or I'll use a Sharpie to show us what we need to get rid of. Cut this, cut this, cut this, cut this, cut this, cut this. We don't need this and this, and that's why we have this. Bring in my scissors. See, we don't need all this. Remember, then we cut this, then we do this. Then you can cut at an angle. Box fold in properly. Can you see? Like this. You can see what I'm doing. Cut all this. Cut this. Cut at an angle. Cut at an angle. We do the last one. Remove the entire of this piece. and cut here. You should have this left. Let me see. This is what you should have left. These are your glue flaps. Bring in our glue. Apply glue here and here. Just make sure you put enough. And apply glue here, apply glue here, then apply glue here. What you want to do is to bring this one to this side, this one to this side, this flap here and this flap here. This is it. Align, as I said. Let's see. And just do this. It's aligned. Keep it glues and turn to the other side and align it. Once you have all that glue, you are going to put glue on this flap on all four sides. Put glue here, here. So you can start by doing like this. You can see. And hopefully the cover of your second box is ready. I'll bring in a second box here. We'll cut from here to here just like we did in the first process. By now I hope we've gotten the gist. This was an idea I saw on a website, sorry, a YouTube page, Wash Paper Lady. You just cut at an angle, then cut at an angle, reduce the flap, cut at an angle again, and the same process as before. Turn, cut. And cut again. And reduce. Should have this. Then we apply glue. Remember here and here. And put your box together. Make sure you're in line. And turn to the opposite side. Slowly. Okay. We are done. Put the lid on. And you have your second box ready. Now the third tower box, you have the lid 8.5 by 8.5. Then you have the bottom 8 inches square. I'll bring in my scoreboard. We're going to be, by now I think we're used to doing this. Then we score at 2 inches on all four sides. Yes, sorry. Do our scoring 2 inches. We'll bring our 8.5 by 8.5. And then we score at 1 and 2 inches on all four sides. 1 and 2 inches again, 1 and 2 inches, 1 and 2 inches, and 1 and 2 inches. I'll put away my scoring board. I'll burnish my score lines quickly. Remember, you burnish. You can give out this chocolate treat. And remember the lines we are cutting. We are cutting 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Fast, here straight. The same, here straight. Rotate, straight, straight. Then we cut, cut. And do this. Just be careful. Then we cut. And remember, we don't need this X part. So cut. The more you do, the faster you get at this. Now you cut here, cut at an angle. See, there you cut. You can cut at an angle. Then we put our box together. Again, just like the previous video. And then this one, the same thing. Do this, like this, like this. Okay, we put the video, we put the box together. Here we are done with the other small box. And I'll bring in the remaining two. And see our 3 boxes all set. Then you can put your gift inside. Then you can tie a bow. You can either tie it into like a ribbon. This. And then you have your boxes ready to be gifted. See? Like this. This is the finished product here.